Hi friends, it's baking day. Oh, I love baking. We're gonna bake mini hot pies and donut cookies, my favorite. So, as you can see, I made the dough. I used all-purpose flour, powdered sugar, salt and unsalted butter. Now let's roll it, but first we need to preheat the oven. Let's go! Now the oven is preheated. So now let's roll it. Oh, that noises of the oven. Let's go. They're ready to put in the oven. Oh, when these cookies are baked, I love the smell. But which part do we smell it? Did you say the nose or the nose and the brain? I guess you said the nose and the brain. Let's talk more about this cool part. Meanwhile, they're baking. Did you know without the nose and the sense of smell, you'll not be able to taste most of the things you eat? Your nose is also the main door to the respiratory system, your body system for breathing. Let's all be nosy and find more about the nose. There are two holes called nostrils. The nostrils and the nasal passage are separated by a wall called septum. Deep inside your nose, close to the skull, your septum is made up of tiny, thin bones. And close to the tip of your nose, your septum is made of cartilage, which is a flexible material firmer than the skin or a muscle but not hard as a bone. Push to the tip of your nose. Feel how wiggly it is. Behind your nose, in the middle of your face, there is a space called the nasal cavity, which connects with the back of your throat. The nasal cavity is separated from the inside of your mouth by the palate, the roof of your mouth. When you inhale the air through your nostrils, it passes through the nasal passage into the nasal cavity and into the back of your throat and into the trachea or the windpipe on its way to lungs. Your nose is a two-way street. When you exhale the old air from your lungs, it leaves your body through the nose only. Your nose is not just a passageway for the air. It also warms, moistens and filters the air before it goes into the lungs. The next is the mucous membrane. Mucous membrane inside your nose is lined with moist thin layer of tissues called the mucous membrane. The mucous membrane produces mucus, all that sticky stuff in your nose. The mucus captures small particles like germs and dust. If you look inside your nose, you will see hairs, which can trap large particles like dust and pollen. If something gets trapped in there, you know what to do. Achoo! Sneeze. Sneeze can send these unwelcome particles out of your nose. Deep inside your nose are even smaller hairs called cilia. Cilia move back and forth to move the mucus out of the sinus and the back of the nose. The cilia are also found in the air passage to move the mucus out of the lungs. Sniff, sniff, take a whiff. The nose helps us make sense about what's going around us. Just like the eyes give us information by seeing and the ears give us information by hearing, the nose gives us the nose helps us by smelling. It does it with the help of many parts hidden deep inside your nasal cavity and head. Up on the roof of the nasal cavity is the olfactory epithelium. Olfactory is a fancy word that's related with smell. Olfactory are special receptors which are sensitive to odor molecules which travel in the air. They are very small, about 10 million of them in your nose. So many. There are hundreds of different odor receptors, each one with the ability to sense certain odor molecule. Did you know we can tell the difference between 10,000 different molecules by smell, but we cannot name them all? So friends, let me tell you how signals are sent. When the smell receptors are stimulated or activated, the signals travel along the olfactory nerve to the olfactory bulb, which is underneath the front of your head, just above the nasal cavity. And from the olfactory bulb, it's sent to different parts of the brain to be interpreted. Identifying smells is your brain's way telling you what's going around us. Have you ever smelled your toast burning? Oh, I remembered yesterday I put in my cookies in the oven and said to read the book. Suddenly, I smelled something burning. I rushed to the oven, took my cookies out. They were almost about to burn. Well, now my brain remembers that smell of burning, so they never burned. The sense of smell also keeps you safe. It warns you not to eat something rotten. It also helps you detect smoke before you see fire. Some people have no sense of smell. This is called anosmia. Don't get confused with anosmia and insomnia. Inability to sleep. So here they're ready. Let's take a bite. Tastes great. Most people only think about tongue when they think about taste, but you won't be able to taste anything without some help from your nose. The ability to smell and taste goes together because more than 75% what you taste comes from what you smell. That's why your food doesn't taste good when you have cold. And your smell cells are blocked with the thick mucus. So friends, I hope you like the cookies. Like and subscribe for more interesting videos. Bye bye.